Hello guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels.
I would WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to your Chelsea versus Newcastle preview. Sandu preview today because tomorrow is the launch of Ramadan 2024. And with the timings, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a live stream or video. So I thought, let's get some content out there, preview at least with my guy Sindra, of course, always support the channel. But yeah, if we are able to do a review or live stream tomorrow after the game, we will do so. But yeah, just keeping you guys up to date on that. But today, joined here with Sindra. How are you, first of all?
Well, getting better at least. Thanks for asking. Of course, been a tough week for my family, but yeah, exciting for the game tomorrow. Of course, sucks that it is on a Monday. Don't like the Monday games because of school and everything, and the game being late. So prefer the weekends where we can just enjoy the games at between 12 in the morning and 6 in the afternoon or later.
Basically,
So yeah, looking forward to the game. Hopefully we can beat Villa. No, not Villa, Newcastle. Hopefully we can beat them. And of course, I think if we beat them, we will go above them in the league.
Oh, so that's a must-win game at least, then, people. I mean, look,
yeah,
I think we're like 12th now or something.
I can check the table.
I'm seeing other teams pick up big points around us. For me, obviously, this season needs to end ASAP.
We're still 11th.
11th.
Yeah, we are 1 point ahead of Fulham in 12th, 3 points ahead of Bournemouth in 13th. No. If we beat Newcastle now, we're 1 point behind them with 1 game in hand.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay,
yeah.
So what about the goal difference?
They have a 11 goal difference better than us.
Okay, so we need to win our game in hand, basically. So yeah, guys, this is the levels. This is the levels we're going at, people. Ain't looking good for Chelsea, obviously. I don't know if you've seen the comments. Poch asking Chelsea fans to support him like Newcastle supporting Eddie Howe.
Yeah, I saw something about it.
What do you make of that?
Well, I can understand it in a certain degree because Eddie Howe took over a struggling Newcastle side that were relegation threat, and they have supported him. Of course, they just, I think, had one of their best seasons in a long time last year. Of course, I know they almost won the league 1 year in the 90s, but other than that, they haven't really been a top team. And they finished 4th last year. And yeah, of course, I think some Newcastle fans have gotten a little bit to their head that they are a big club. Of course, the richest club in the world. That's understandable, but they can't spend like other teams can because of their financial fair play and income and stuff like that. I don't know a lot about it, so I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I can understand what Poch is saying because of we aren't the same Chelsea as we were under Roman. Every Chelsea fan should know this. This Chelsea is a completely different Chelsea. Like completely different players, different reign under a new ownership. They want to do things differently. They focus on younger players. Of course, I would say in a degree it has backfired at this point because we don't have any experienced players to really set the old culture that we had under Roman, where we were a winning team. Like no one wanted to face Chelsea during the Abramovich reign. Like we were one of the best teams in the league every single season. We had players who would ask something from the other players. Like we had Lampard, Terry, Ballack, Makalele at some point. We had a lot of captains, and those captains were, of course, leaders. and those leaders would ask the remaining players around to actually perform and show the level that they are required to do to be a Chelsea player. That's why I say Mo Salah, Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku, at some point when they arrived over 10 years ago, they didn't get the chance, of course, because of Mourinho, but also because they didn't deliver and showcase why they was good enough for Chelsea. Of course, selling them has really backfired because they've gone to big teams and haunted us for it. But we need to accept the new reality. Of course, we I would say we are a privileged fan base to see, especially the ones that have grown up um, during the Roman reign, because we've seen our team win almost a trophy every single year. Like, I
Yeah.
think it's the first time we have gone 2 years without ever winning a trophy since Roman took over, and this is the second year of the Bowley or the Clare Lake and Bowley era. Of course, it's painful to watch it, and of course, I accept that fans are critical of the board and of the players and stuff like that. But we also need to be patient with the players. They're young players. Not a lot of them are experienced to a degree, so we need to to give them time and give the manager in charge time to get the players to play the way he wants. We didn't see Tottenham and the Pochettino the first year. I don't think he struggled with the Tottenham team in the first year to adapt to the way he wanted to play, and he didn't finish high. But I think the different now from when he took over is also the fact that teams have become better. You have Brighton, you have
Quality. Yeah.
the quality of teams have become better. So of course, if that Tottenham team were in this season, I think they would have been around the Chelsea place. Of course, I can't say because it's so long ago, but maybe Poch isn't the right man. Maybe he is. We don't know, but we haven't seen our best starting 11 because of course we have had 43 different injuries this season this season. I think we are one of the teams with the highest absence of players at this current time and in total through the season. So of course injuries have really hampered the season for Poch. It has also given him problems to select a team. Like, people say I've seen people say we bought Lavia because of our ego, that we know we can buy Lavia, that we didn't need him. Have people forgotten that we have almost played with the same entire midfield trio this entire season? Like Gallagher, Enzo, and Moises Caicedo have been our entire midfield trio this season. That's why we needed to recall Casade from Leicester. That's why I think we should have kept Andre Santos at the club instead of course loaning out to Strasbourg, because I think if you look at the performances of Enzo, especially I would say Enzo because I think he's the one that stands out in some degree this season, that he can't play every single game.
Yeah,
He
he
needs
looks fatigued. Definitely.
he looks fatigued, and that's why I think, of course, he's a brilliant footballer. We haven't seen the best of him in a long time because of how many games he's played and how fatigued he looked. He has never really gotten to rest. And
No, it's very true.
so we needed Lavia. Of course, he's been unlucky with injuries. I
And
think
Kenku injured as well.
and Kunku
I forgot
unlucky
about
with
that. That's
injuries
crazy.
as well. Ugochukwu, who was also a midfielder we brought in the summer, unlucky with injuries. Haven't
He was
seen him
very good.
since
Yeah.
December or something like that.
Yeah.
So we have injuries. Of course, every single team has injuries, so we can't always excuse that. But to a degree that we haven't seen, in my opinion, the best players we have it at the club for a long time has really hampered the season. And that should at least be a leeway for Pochettino to get more time, in my opinion. Of course, Potter struggled as well, but that's just my view. Of course, every fan has their own view of this, but it doesn't.
Obviously, emotions play a lot
Yeah, of course.
after games, and including
Yeah,
myself, I say a lot of
I'm
things.
I'm not a happy fan when I see Chelsea lose 2 weeks
I
in a
never
row.
see you. I never see you react in terms of like sack him right now.
No,
Or,
that's
I never
because
see that from you.
that's because I actually don't let my emotions run high. I don't let them overthink my thinking and judgment. And of course, people want to be reactionary and aren't happy with the coach. But there's a lot of look at Arsenal now. Look at Arteta. Look at what he's doing. He will maybe win Arsenal the
But we don't
first
want to
league.
be like Arsenal. We don't
I
want to
don't
be like
I
Arsenal.
don't want to, but I'm just saying that the new owners want to do a similar thing to what Arsenal is doing now. They want to have a project. I know people don't like the word project here, Chelsea. They want to do a project. They want to focus on young players. They want to develop players and sell them for profit. That's why we're buying so many young players. That's why we've spent over 100 million on just players, I think, under 20 in the last 2 years. Because they want to, and that's why we also are looking for to buy different clubs like City are doing, because we've seen how City are doing with it. And now people are talking about one of the players that have already signed from one of their sister clubs or one of their other clubs. They want to do something because they want to buy younger players, loan them out to these different teams, develop them, and then sell them for profit.
But are you seeing the hate they're getting in France though?
Yeah, I've
Right now?
seen it. I understand it. What do you think? Do you think Troy's the team that is under City Group are happy with City as their owners, or was happy when they first bought the club? I don't think so. But of course, I think in the long run, Strasbourg would accept it if we then if we then show them what the ownership can do. And one of the reasons they got hate is because they sold the club captain to Nottingham Forest. But
That was crazy.
it is
crazy.
but they want to I think that's because he was over 33 and they want to focus on younger players there as well. But we need to just accept that this isn't the same Chelsea team we grew up with, and we need to now be patient.
But the thing is, it's hard to accept this when
Yeah.
when owners come in and spend over £1 billion, which shows ambition, but in a different way in terms of the club policy, the under 25 policy that they want to implement. You know, I don't know if you saw. You might not know him, but Shaggy in Saudi Arabia, the Chelsea fan, he met Jose Mourinho 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to him about it, and he asked Mourinho, "Would you come back to Chelsea?" And he said, "Chelsea are not the same anymore." If a manager's coming out publicly, talking to a fan, saying, "Thank you, but Chelsea are just not the same anymore," it's just like it feels like we might take 1 or 2 steps forward in the next coming years, but then we're going to go a lot more back. And I feel like with the FFP that I'm seeing that we must sell before June 30, I don't know if it's reliable or not. I need to read it more. Obviously, we'll be covering all the transfers coming out and in. I think there'll be a lot of people, like players leaving, which we'll talk about as well. But it just feels like the club is going through important factors right now that we must get right to fix it for the long term. It's not about this. It's not about this short-term period right now. This season's done. We might win the MSFA Cup if lucky, but we have to get the decisions right in this summer to go forward in the coming years. I'm not saying that we need to win the league next season or anything, but at least a step up towards top 4 and showing a bit of positive encouragement. But when I see Mourinho come out saying, "Yeah, Chelsea are not the same," Drogba saying, "I no longer recognise my club in the past," it's like everyone's trying to distance themselves from the club now.
Yeah,
and that should be alarming.
It sure is. I agree with you. But that's a factor of when a new ownership can come into a club. They want to change things, and in a degree, I understand why people don't like it, but in a way we also have to accept that this is just how it's going to be. And if of course we can take 2 steps forward and then take some steps back, but I think in the long run we will take further steps forward as a club. But it's hard to tell because it's in the future. We just have to accept it, and only time will tell, in my opinion. But
I think if it carries on like this, I think fans will start to protest a lot outside Chelsea. A lot.
yeah, just like United are doing outside of the Old
I
Trafford.
mean, yeah. To be fair, United's one wasn't. Did they really get anything through except for threatening to burn down? I think Ed's house or something that I read. I don't know if that was reliable
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Just quickly, what's your score prediction for Chelsea and Newcastle tomorrow?
I think 2-1 to Chelsea. I think this is going to be a rough game. Of course, Newcastle is struggling with injuries. They just got battered by Arsenal like 6-0 of the 4-1. I think it was, or something like that.
Who, sorry? Newcastle.
Newcastle got battered by Arsenal. Well, Arsenal battering everyone at the moment, so
They were lucky yesterday. I knew it was coming 2-1. I knew it was coming, but
yeah,
so lucky.
Yeah, they are.
Nah, man.
Nah,
I just, as long as Arsenal Liverpool don't win,
yeah,
I'm good. But yeah, carry on, sorry.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be a rough game. Of course, I don't think it's gonna be a repeat of the first game. Because that game was a fluke to Newcastle. Newcastle was lucky that we made 2 mistakes in that game that gave them 2 of the goals, in my opinion.
I forgot what happened. We were winning 1-0 and then they scored 2 last couple of minutes.
We lost 4-1.
Yeah, but it was so many mistakes.
The Thiago Silva one where he tried to kick it and just kind of like missed the ball and then joined. That's what happens sometimes. Everyone makes mistakes. Of course, it sucks, but yeah. No, I don't think it will be a repeat. I think we will show our class in this game, and I want us to silence some Newcastle fans because they are just, I think, way in over the head at the moment. They think they are some Newcastle fans think they are such a big club and stuff like that because they've qualified for 4th 1 year and then got knocked out in the group of death.
Yeah, no, it's a very, very weird time as a Chelsea fan. Obviously, you probably saw most of the success or the main important bits of the success of Chelsea Football Club. We're now going through a tough time. I'm even asking myself questions about was it a mistake selling Havertz after seeing him score the winner yesterday.
But I think Havertz is like a purple patch. Like he has one good game and then he can have off games as well. Like he doesn't really have the consistency of a player.
I was arguing with an Arsenal fan about Havertz, and he's saying that Havertz has scored important winners for Arsenal and equalizers now, and he's hit his Premier League, I think, record for goals so
8
far.
goals and 3 assists. 3 assists. Yeah.
And they were trying to compare him to Cole Palmer, saying that he's only like 2 goals behind or 3 goals behind, no penalties and all this stuff. And I was just like, listen, I said exactly what you said, purple patch. But it's starting to show Havertz is slowly, implementing himself in that Arsenal team. Because Arsenal are challenging. This is the 2nd year running now where they are competing for the title. This time they're not leading the title.
Yeah,
they're more chasing.
Yeah, they don't have to they don't have to worry and stress about it because they know that if they were leading and then they know if they fuck up a game, they will be more stressed because they know that if we can't make more mistakes because then we will not win the league. Now they're like, okay, we take one game at a time, and then we will see what happens. Because if we don't win it, it doesn't matter because we were chasing for so long. But if they were leading and then like they did last year, they were leading for so long, longest ever side leading the league, and then not winning it.
Yeah, no, it's very true. Listen,
yeah. So
I dislike Arsenal the most out of all teams. Liverpool are slowly getting there now. United obviously not competing, so I don't really care. Tottenham not really competing, I don't really care. But Arsenal, if they win the league, it will feel like the way Liverpool won the league during COVID. That's what it would feel like. It would be absolutely horrible and an absolute nightmare. And it will be, I don't know, I feel like Arsenal have something this year that might get them over the line. I don't know what it is. I think it's going to be 20 years since they've won the league as well. And I feel like it's just a milestone that will be hit where they win the title. I don't know what it is. Something's telling me Arsenal.
It's a 20-year anniversary of the Invincible season as well.
The most overrated season.
Yeah. In a way, yeah. But also, I've also heard people saying that Havertz are now playing more like he in a more similar role to what he did at Leverkusen in that Arsenal team. Of course, he has more freedom in that team. It looks like. Of course, I think one mistake we had with Havertz that we didn't really know how to utilize him. It looks more like, I think that was also one of the I think that was also the way the managers were. I don't think they actually really figured out how to use him. If you look at Arteta now, the way he uses him, like he's been playing attacking midfielder, he's been playing striker, he's been playing some center midfield as well. They have kind of figure out a way to use him, and it's a bittersweet for Chelsea because we had him for 3 years and didn't really deliver that well for us, like we were hoping he would. Like he was supposed to be one of the next future stars at Chelsea, and bring us back to winning the league and stuff like that.
No, it's very true. We'll see what others are saying. Havertz got the minerals. We've got Alfred saying that he'd love Chelsea to be like Arsenal now, and obviously.
Well, right now I would, because Arsenal are doing really well, but I don't want to be Arsenal because Chelsea's a better club. Yes, Arsenal have the invincible season, but we have the 15 goal conceded season, which I think no team will ever beat. I think a team can go unbeaten. I think Australia, I swear in 2010, Australia went the World Cup group stage unbeaten and still went out. Or was it New Zealand? One of them went unbeaten the entire group stage and still went out of the tournament or something like that. So you can still go unbeaten and not get relegated.
It's a very good point as well.
And of course, in that 04-05 season, we almost went unbeaten. Don't forget that.
It was a penalty loss. Penalty, I think, in Elka or something.
Yeah, we are the only team that's ever been close to, I think, in terms of losses, close to the invincible season. And I know Liverpool during COVID season was close, and then they got battered by Watford, and then they lost 2 other games.
Nice, it's very true.
Just imagine us becoming a second team to go invincible a year after Arsenal went invincible. So it would have been as an achievement because another team did, but we did it in a better way, conceding 15 goals, scoring out more goals, and having more points.
No, it's very true.
And it's the youngest ever average team to win the league.
Yeah. That was another one.
25. I think it was almost 26-year average age in that squad. I think it's like 25.6 or up to 9 or something like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. I can't believe we lost to. I think it was Man City.
Yeah.
Was it at home as well, or was it away?
I think it was away. I think it was at Etihad.
Away, yeah. Because we've had some good records.
Yeah, because that was the start of the 86 home game win streak that year during Mourinho.
No,
so it wasn't at home. It was at Etihad or whatever stadium they had back then.
That's soon going to be 20 years as well.
Yeah, next year.
Crazy times. Crazy times, man. Well, Chelsea against Newcastle tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time. I think it's 9 p.m. UK. Oh, not UK time, but 9 p.m. your time.
Norwegian time. Yeah. Sure is.
I don't know. This season just feels weird, man. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not like fully invested this season anymore. Like, I'm just like,
Yeah, you're just paying attention, but you don't want to pay too much attention because then you just get bothered by the results.
yeah, like I don't think it will affect my week or weekend anymore.
No,
like
not
it used to this year.
Yeah, same. Like I would be upset, but I just go do something else and just forget it.
Yeah, no, it's true, definitely.
Shall we do a predicted squad for the game?
Yeah,
or...
the thing is, I'm not able to share my screen or anything. I'm lagging a bit.
I can do it if you want to.
Yeah, we can go through it. I've not kept eyes on the injuries and stuff though.
Yeah,
what are the main injuries?
I know Chilwell is out.
What about Silva?
I don't know.
Silva's been out for quite a few games now, but I thought maybe now he'll be back.
If I would like to play this off. I think Cole was also out.
Cole was out as well.
Let's see.
Cole was out.
Injuries.
Silva might be out or might be back. Did you see Fofana's goal, by the way, today for Burnley?
No, I haven't.
During the stream, after stream, check it if you can. It's
absolute
crazy goal. Crazy goal against West Ham for Burnley. Chelsea fans will probably be saying, bring him back to the bridge at this rate. Guys,
I would have him out on loan for one more season and then see what he does.
Yeah, it's true. Guys, in the comments, man, if you know anyone that's injured and might be missing out, but we're expecting a few defenders out, and probably Lavia, Chukwemeka, and I don't know. I'm sure Mudryk, Sterling, they're all fine. Madueke is fine. Oh yeah, and Nkunku's injured. He should be out as well. Does Sanchez still stay in goal? Does he come in?
No, I think Petrovic starts. I would like Petrovic to start. I think he's better goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if I can look for the injuries before the game, like.
Most times, people on socials just tweet it, but obviously I'm not on socials.
I tried to find it on X as well, but I couldn't.
What one football usually have the information, right? You always have one football up. Usually you reference one football.
I used to. Now I use foot mob.
Ah, okay.
Let's see.
Oh man, very very tough times for Chelsea fans, man. How are we gonna come back, man? How are we gonna come back? It's worrying times, people. It's very very worrying times. But yeah, probably the usual ones.
Apparently Thiago Silva is back, but Cole and Badiashile is injured.
Badiashile is injured as well.
Yeah. It looks like Cucurella is coming back.
I forgot about Cucurella actually. Cucurella.
Yeah, Cucurella is back. And then I can't seem to find the list of injuries, but I'm looking like a predicted lineup versus Newcastle that came out yesterday.
Cucurella, how long has he been out for? He's been out for like 2-3 months actually.
Yeah, he don't forget he operated in early January for something in Finland.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's been out for a while. Yeah.
Well, that is very, very tough times. We can go
Yeah.
through starting lineup if you can share a screen on. What site do we used to use again? We haven't done a predicted lineup in a while. I mean, I'm sure there's one that we can pull up on
I
Google.
can share my screen if you want to.
Yeah, if you can, please. Because I will start lagging out as always for some reason. I'm sure we're in agreement for Petrovic in goal.
Yeah.
What formation are we doing again? Sorry.
I think actually Portugal will do like a 3-4-1-2 or something like that today.
Yeah. We can.
I don't think it will be a 4 at the back, of course. With all
Petrovic in
the
74. They need to change that.
yeah. Have you also seen that Chelsea might receive 30 million or something like that from Newcastle? Yeah, Lewis
Hall. I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it. Is that true though?
I think it is. I think this guy has to be getting the team. Like, of course, he made a mistake against Brentford, but he's, I think, one of 2 players that have been available for every single game this season. So this also has to be in there, in my opinion.
Very true.
Do you think? Do you think Thiago Silva will start?
So who did we say? We said Bardashil's out and Cole was out.
Cole was out. I think actually we'll get back with Disasi, Silva, and Chalobah. Play Chalobah at left centre back spot.
Yeah, or they'll probably play Disasi on the left centre back maybe, and Chalobah on the right. Maybe Disasi on the left centre back and Chalobah on the right. Yeah. Maybe. But yeah, Silva or Chalobah then. We'll go with that.
Yeah. Let's see. Look at the brothers there, yeah. Chalobah. Centre mids are saying themselves. Don't you agree?
Yeah, always Fernandez and Casado. They'll be playing every game.
Jesus Christ. I can't write. There we go. I forget the email.
Saucy 86 for him. Okay.
Yeah. Of course.
So do we think Gallagher will play in front, Cole Palmer on the right? Is that what we're thinking? Even though I don't like that one, but I think that's what he will do.
I think it will be like Jackson and Palmer playing like the 2 strikers, and then Gusto and Cucurella on the sides.
Oh yeah, what am I talking about? I'm talking about 4-2-3-1. Sorry, ignore me.
Yeah.
Yes, Gusto and who did you say on the left side?
Cucurella.
What you think he'll put him in straight away?
Yeah, we don't have another left back. Or maybe I've seen some people talking about one of the academy players actually coming in to the game to start.
Alfred said that he wanted to join. Apologies, Alfred. I did not see the message, but I'll send you the link. But yeah, Cucurella, I don't know. He might have to put. I feel like he'll put Gusto on the left and like Madueke on the right. I feel like that's what he'll do.
Yeah, we can do that as well.
You know I'm right, man. You know I'm right. He does that. He does those dodgy stuff.
Another thing we should also take up. Happy birthday to Chelsea Football Club.
Oh yeah,
119 years old today.
Crazy, isn't it? Crazy.
So next year it will be 120 years old, and also today is the guy you just mentioned's birthday, Noni Madueke, and Ian Matson.
Oh, Ian Matson, he's doing
He's doing
Amazing.
well at the Dortmund.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Conor Gallagher. Head like this? No.
You love Gallagher.
I'm not saying I love him. I just think he has been performing really good this season.
Yeah.
And of course, Cole Palmer.
Cobble has to play for sure. Nicholas Jackson. Give me a saucy Nicholas Jackson.
I can't. No, I can't. I can't write to them.
We're testing the English today. 87.
Yeah.
Saucy.
This was a showdown card from the final against Liverpool. If we would have gotten that, he would have looked like this. This would have been his card like 89 rated, but for him. But because Liverpool stupidly won that final, we're stuck with an 87.
We lost to 17-year-olds.
Yeah. Like this, Mudryk got this for which was 85 rated against Tottenham when we beat them 4-1 at the start of the season. So yeah, this looks like a good lineup.
I think it is a spot-on lineup for sure. That's a nice, saucy Cole Palmer as well.
Expensive really expensive card.
Very, very expensive one for sure. I'm hoping for 2-1 win as well. I'm actually agreeing with you as well. I think 2-1 is the correct scoreline for Chelsea. Is there anything you want to wrap up on here, or I feel like we've covered everything? Poch.
You need to add the manager as well.
Yeah, I think we've covered everything here. I think
the injuries are not looking good, but it's same for Newcastle as well. They have had a lot of injuries as well, so it will be interesting to see how the game goes.
Yeah, no, definitely for sure. Hopefully Chelsea get the win in, close up Newcastle, and become 1 point behind with a game in hand. I don't know who the game in hand is against.
It's in Tottenham.
Tottenham. Yeah, because Tottenham got moved.
Yeah, they moved it because of the final.
Yeah, what time's the Tottenham game, by the way?
I think I can check if they have scheduled it.
I think they've started. No, as in Tottenham Villa. Maybe they've started already.
It's 4-0 to Tottenham. It ended 4-0.
Huh?
Yeah. Tottenham were leading 2-0, and then John McGinn got a red card in the second half, and then in the 90th minute, Tottenham scored 2 goals. One from a former Blue. Can you guess who?
Werner.
Yeah, Werner scored the last goal in the 94th minute.
We should have kept Werner. We should have kept Havertz. We should have Mason Mount. Oh, man. Guys, I think we'll call it there, man. Even Tottenham won 4-0. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to win.
Brighton are leading.
Oh, Burnley's still winning.
Burnley are still winning, yes.
Yeah, you got to see that for fun as well. It was actually crazy.
Yeah, I will look at it.
Yeah. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Sindre, thank you for your time. I'll let you know if I can stream after the Newcastle game or anything. But appreciate you spending your time. I hope you and your family are well. And we'll catch you guys soon.
Yeah, take care, people. And don't forget to like and subscribe as well. And hit the bell notification so you get an email when Sadiq is posting videos and streaming as well.
Yeah, big up. It's going to be a big summer. Obviously, I'm looking forward to the outgoings. We just need to get through this season and we'll take from there, man. But peace.
Take care.